Blessings, fierce butterflies. It's Coach Renee, and I'm back with another video. As always, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I'm going to keep it short today because I'm experiencing a flare-up. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video. I wanted to come in and share with you a part of my journey and something very personal to me. You've agreed to sign up and subscribe over here, and I want you to know a little bit more about me other than me just coming on and sharing nuggets and stuff. I want to let you into my life a little bit. And so what I want to talk about today is my journey uh, dealing with a chronic lung disease, my life prior to being diagnosed, and my life as it is now. And so I was diagnosed with the chronic lung disease in 2009. Some doctors call it COPD, some doctors call it hypersensitivity pneumonitis, and they have a few other names, but the common denominator is a chronic lung disease, and so I don't get caught up on the name. Um, my life prior to being diagnosed in 2009, I've always been a very active person, and I've always had a tremendous passion for helping women. And so, on top of working a 9 to 5 job for most of my life, I was the founder of the Women of Destiny Community Outreach, where one part of the organization we would give back to the community. We would go and we would, share with the elderly. We would share with other women. We would help feed the hungry. We would help and go out and minister to the homeless. We did a lot of things. So we did part community and then part social, where we would take trips and, give back to ourselves. And so I did that for quite a while. And then on top of that, I was a Sunday school teacher for many years. I also used to go inside of Women Detention Center and minister to the women there. And for about 5 years or so, I would go into the Miami Rescue Mission, where I would do devotion for the women and children every Friday. And so I did a lot. I did a lot. It used to be like family and friends, they would be like, girl, slow down. And it wasn't that I was trying to do a lot. It was just that I've always had this tremendous passion about helping others. And in particular, women. I love helping women because I'm a woman, and I understand that a lot of times we put everything and everybody before us. And on the inside, we're breaking down, and sometimes it just feels like no one understands or no one cares. And so I've always created that platform to say, hey, not only do I understand, I care. And I went through that, and these are the things I did to help get through it, and let me share my experience with you. And hopefully, you can use some of these nuggets I give you, and you can see your way through as well. And so I've always allowed God to use me over in that area. In 2009, when I got diagnosed, I wasn't feeling well. I was hanging out with my sister later that night, went to the hospital, and got diagnosed. And my life ever since has, been totally different. Last year, I finally had to retire from my job because I can no longer work due to the flare-ups, what I'm having now. I have these flare-ups where I have extreme fatigue, shortness of breath, dizziness, headache. The flare-ups are, it's really difficult to deal with, and sometimes it interrupts my life. And it got to a place where I was no longer able to work a regular, 9 to 5. Some days I would feel fine, some days I wouldn't. Some days I would walk into work and I'm feeling great, and about 2 hours later I'm exhausted and had to leave. And I had been there for many, many years, and I've always prided myself of being a really good employee. And it just got to a place I could no longer do it. And so, now I'm here, I'm retired. And I don't get out as much as I used to. When I'm able to help in the community, or I do that. I still always kept helping women as much as I could, but I would do it via conference calls and stuff like that. And if you notice, I'm now recently getting into videos, and I'm trying not to get discouraged with doing that, because sometimes I get these flare-ups where I'm extremely fatigued, and my I get really short of breath, and sometimes you'll see in my video I'm talking really slow, or I'm feeling like I'm really tired. That's because I'm having a flare up. I'm really trying to pull through it today because there's a huge event coming up Saturday, and I guess I can talk about it now because by the time you see this video, it would have been done happened. My husband is the lead organizer for the Circle of Brotherhood, a community of men who are out solving our own community problems. Great, great, great organization. Not because my husband is the lead organizer, it's because it is a great organization, and I want you to make sure you look them up because they're doing some great things. And one problem that plagues our community is gun violence, and it just seems like it's getting out of control, and it's not only here, it's everywhere. But we have to do something, and the protesting and the candlelight visuals and the wearing the t-shirts with our loved one pictures on it is not solving the problem. And so they've decided to go make the ultimate sacrifice as far as they can go, and that is to do a hunger strike. God has placed it on their hearts, and we have 9 men that's going to be going behind the gate and really shutting away food and shutting down and doing whatever it is they can do to help bring a resolution to this gun violence. And of course, it's very important that my husband and I is involved with that because for some of you who don't know my story, our son was a victim of a drive-by shooting in 2011, and unfortunately he passed away. So gun violence has impacted our lives as well, and so it's very important that we be a part of the solution. And so I'm hoping I feel better. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be feeling better, but I just wanted to come on today and show you all a part of my life that I sometimes try to shield away, not because I feel like, I just don't want you in. I've always just been that person where it's my problem. I'll handle it myself. But, I have to understand that people love me, and people want to be there for me. And so I just said, okay, it's time for me to let you all in just a little bit more, baby steps, baby steps. But, again, this is a part of my life now, and it's totally different. And I started having a flare up on yesterday, and of course it's in full effect today. And so I'm just trusting and believing God that come Saturday I'm gonna be feeling great. Come today I'm gonna be feeling great. This flare up has to go. They normally last about a week or so, but I'm just trusting God that this one go ahead and pass quickly, and I'm trusting that will happen. But yeah, I just wanted to show you all a little bit of my struggles, because a lot of times people think that I have it all together. People think that I don't have, struggles. You'd be surprised at who I talk to, and they be like, oh my God, I just look at your life, and I just sometimes think that, you don't let anything bother you. And I tell her, don't believe that lie. Don't believe that lie. I'm just like you. I go through struggles. I go through problems. I go through ups. I go through downs. I get frustrated. I have, every now and then, I find myself having pity parties. I'm just like you. I keep telling y'all we in this together. And so I just wanted to share this. And I'm asking that you all pray for me. Pray for me. Yes, I pray for myself, but I want y'all to leave me a comment down in the bottom and let me know that y'all are praying for me, rooting for me, because again, we're all in this together. I pray for y'all, y'all pray for me. We pray for one another, because at the end of the day, we all go through something. Sometimes the same thing, just at different times. And so that's just who I am, in spite of it all. And I'm not complaining, let me tell you, because trust me, I know people that are going through stuff far more worse than what I'm going through, and they would pray to have my day of flare-ups. Okay, so no, it's not a complaint. Again, it's just to let you in, to get to know me a little bit better. And so thank you for letting me share that with you all. I love you all. I love the Fierce Butterfly Nation. I really do. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all share my channel. As y'all can see, I'm coming out. I'm starting to do videos. God is doing a new thing in my life. And come flare up days and all. If God say get in front of the camera and share, I'm going to get in front of the camera to share. Because at the end of the day, he has everything under control, right? So make sure y'all share the channel. Encourage people to come on, because we're on a journey to hit 500 subscribers. And I know we got a ways to go, but we're going to get there. But we're going to get there with the help of one another. So share the channel and encourage others to subscribe to the channel. And I want y'all to make sure y'all hit that notification bell, so every time I upload a new video, you all are going to be in the know, and you're going to know right away. Anything. We're going to be talking later, because soon I'm going to be giving away a copy of my book, Let Go and Let God. And I'm going to come back at a later time and tell you how you can be in the position to win a copy of that book. Okay, so I love you all. Thank you all for listening. Let me ramble. Y'all know I get to talking and don't shut up. You know I talk country slow. But I'm going to go and get me some rest today, because I got a big weekend coming up. And so, yeah. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Bye, Fierce Butterflies.